Hello, and welcome to my first stream in like, what, a month and a half? Hi, I'm still alive. Pretty cool, right? Life's been crazy. I've been doing all kinds of stuff, and streaming kind of got a little bit pushed aside, and unfortunately it probably remain pushed aside for a while, but we got one more stream to finish off 2023. AKA tonight. So hello, I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a minute. Like, I can't even tell you how, like, I have so much to share and that I could talk about. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I can't remember what I even have told you guys yet. But I guess I have at least a month and a half's worth of stuff I could talk about. But we do also have ribbon shifts. I have a whole bunch of different little sales and stuff on the board tonight because end of year sale, and also because I need to clean up my desk until I can, you know, actually have time to stream regularly again. And as much as I love having like all these piles of cards and stuff, it's not ideal. Not ideal when you have as many. See, it shouldn't be a problem because I own like 6 desks. 6? I think 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 in my room and 1 in the other room. So I have 6 desks, but I still don't have enough desk space. Like, I kid you not. They're all just completely covered, except for this little open area that is only open because I cleaned it off earlier instead of immediately before stream. Still totally started stream late though, which is not a surprise. It wasn't supposed to happen. I was like, I'm gonna schedule my stream several hours in advance and make sure that I get started on time because I have plenty of time to get ready and all that. And then I made the mistake of deciding to go Christmas shopping because I'm still not ready for Christmas. I'm like, yeah, no, I haven't bought all this stuff I need to for gifts, but I have at least two people done. I've got my 3. My parents. Yeah, I think I have both my parents. Yeah. So at least I got a few people done. I still have to buy some V-Bucks for somebody. Fun, right? I mean, that might not be what I end up buying, but is a possibility. And I don't see, like, where I'm at right now is like all the random people that like I'm not super duper close to, but they gave me gifts. I'm like, now I have to figure out what to give them, because typically the way I roll is ideally I will exchange the gift of not having to buy anything for each other with people, you know? So that's just my default. But if someone's gonna give me a gift, of course I'm gonna give them a gift back. I just have no idea what, because I don't know how to gift people stuff. I'm like, I don't want what most people want, so I don't really know how to gauge whether or not people will want the weird stuff that I come up with, but I'm like, I'll figure something out, maybe. But see, I also usually technically kind of end up waiting till after Christmas most of the time for those, because then I'll have the entire list of people that I need to find gifts for that I didn't, know that I was going to need to get gifts for, and then I just always give them after Christmas, and it's fine, because, like, who's going to be upset about getting an extra gift a couple days after Christmas, right? So, can't go wrong. But yeah, so I decided to go Christmas shopping mid-afternoon. I was like, I've got 4 hours left until stream. This should be just fine. No. I overestimated my ability to shop quickly. I was like, I'll probably like be out for like an hour to 2 hours max. But no. I got home like 25 minutes before 7. So 25 minutes before I needed to start stream. And I was like, that wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to have like 2 more hours to prep. But, I'm still here and we started stream and it wasn't super late. And I did update some things on the board. I was supposed to add more stuff, but I'm just a little hoarding gremlin and I don't want to give it or sell any of my stuff, I should, because there's like no room left in my closet. It's wild. But do you buy yourself that sword? So no, I didn't get that one, but I did still get an authentic ceremonial Knights Templar sword. I think it's late 18 to early 1900s. It is absolutely gorgeous. Sadly, it doesn't say Memento Mori on it, but it is still absolutely stunning. Shout out to ES Child, I think it is. I think it says it on the actual sword, too. Yeah, ES Child. Shout out to you for this absolutely gorgeous sword. I think I like a little cool thing on the end. I wasn't able to figure out like an exact year or anything on it, but it is just so cool. But that's not the only addition to my sword collection. One moment. So this is kind of funny. I got this for Black Friday for myself, and I haven't taken it out of the box yet. Like, I don't even know. It's been almost a month. But I'm just really busy. So it's unboxing time for my little gift I got myself for Black Friday. Slash like late birthday gift, because it was my birthday back in November. Ooh. I'm gonna just get all this plastic wrap off. Alright, so we got what looks like this cool like staff thing. We got these cool like crystal balls that actually spin around on the, like, tell me that's not so cool, but it gets better. It's 2 swords in one. Tell me that's not so freaking cool. And then they just like slide back into each other. And then they're just like a cool staff. Tell me that's not so neat. So yeah, this is the first time I've actually pulled it out of the box, and it is so cool. I've been busy. But now I can play with it, because what else is stream for if not to show off and play with swords? That's obviously one of the main purposes of it. So technically, because this does count as 2 swords, I am now the proud owner of 5 swords. 5! Tell me that's not amazing. So yeah, I now have 5 swords, and I love it. And this thing is so neat. Ooh. It's a little bit hard to get them lined up right, but it's so cool. So yeah, I bought this. I was at the mall. Gotta figure out how to like. There's a way to like close and lock it, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, whoa. Ah, I got it, and now it stays closed. So yeah, this is pretty neat. It makes me feel very like magical and fancy. And the fact that the little orbs spin is just amazing. I love it. So yeah, I now own 5 swords. And for Christmas, I'm getting a ninja star. Like, it's from the same shop. That's how I found out that I could buy ninja stars locally. Because when I went to the shop and bought the sword, they also had ninja stars. And it took all of my self-control to try to resist buying the staff double sword, but ultimately it wasn't enough and I gave in. But I did still have just enough self-control to not also buy a ninja star. But then I was like, Mom, I'm getting a ninja star for Christmas. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yep, this is it. Please, this is what I'm getting for Christmas. And so yeah, I'm gonna get a ninja star for Christmas. And it's really cool too. I would show you guys a picture, but I didn't actually even think to take one. But it's a ninja star. It's really sweet. It's kind of, you know, how much was a double sword? It actually, I think, was the cheapest of all the swords I've bought. It was like $60. So a lot better than the first sword I got. I think was around 90 to 100. The second sword was about 120. The Knights Templar sword was a gift, so I don't know how much that one was. But then, yeah, the double sword, I think, was around 50 to 60, which is insane. I was like, for this? Yes! That's why it was so hard to say no to. I was just like, I can't lose. Getting a double sword for, like, $60, I think it's so fancy. So, yeah, I was like, I just can't not. So, yeah, double sword was a steal. I'm gonna take a quick second and check orders before I just start telling you guys about infinite amounts of stuff that has been going on since I last streamed, which is so weird. I'm like, I don't actually know for sure, but it's been about a month and a half since I've streamed, which is a really long time to go without streaming, but yeah, you know me. I think let me double check just to make sure I'm counting correctly. Oh yeah, 7. I have 7 jobs. I think. 'Cause YouTube, game store, my TCG player, the TCG player that I run for the other guy, the media business. Or no, it's 6. I think it's 6. Yeah, because I include my TCG player with the bulk and stuff that I sell locally. But you could kind of consider those different because technically they're not the same, but it's still like 6.5. But new job alert. Because you guys know me, I was not going to keep collecting more jobs, and I just can't not. Like, it just happens. This time unintentionally. Sometimes it's intentional. This time, no. But I am getting into flipping cars. Bet you didn't see that coming. But I may or may not be purchasing a Camaro tomorrow. So, fun, right? So, yeah. That's my new job. 6.5, basically. I love it. It's great. It's not healthy, but it's great. So yeah, and I mean, technically I am going to be taking a break from streaming, so it's like I only kind of have YouTube as a job, but for the sake of saying I've had 6.5 jobs at the same time, at least at one point in my life, today, that's good enough for me. I'm chilling. It's a good solid number of jobs. 6.5. Or 7 if you are extra chill about the definition of a job. I mean, like, I think in terms of, like, actual definition, a paid position of regular employment, or a task or piece of work, especially one that is paid. Yeah. So technically, yes, regular work. Most of my jobs I consistently do, just streaming hasn't been very regular lately. But it could be again if I somehow found time for it. Who knows? Legal definition. A piece of work. A small miscellaneous piece of work undertaken on order at a stated rate. I mean, yeah, sure. So not all my jobs necessarily have stated rates, because I'm my own boss for like half of them. Which is wild. Which also, I don't know if I told you guys this, because it's been so long since I've consistently been streaming, but I like semi-quit my job at the game store that I've been working at for like over 2 years. I didn't entirely quit because I'm still running their TCG player store, but other than that, like that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm there like less than 5 or 6 hours a week now, which has been such a weird change. I ended my regular employment there at the end of October. So yeah, it's been a minute, but so I haven't been working there as much, but obviously putting time into a lot of my other jobs and into, you know, apparently getting into flipping cars, which I'm actually really excited about, because I've one thing I've always wanted to eventually do is like flip houses or, you know, do cool stuff like that, but I never really like had imagined flipping cars as an option. But now that I'm really close to somebody that has worked on cars constantly throughout the last several years of their life, and I'm like, yo, we got this figured out. I know a little bit about cars, but I'm very willing to learn and help as much as I can, as well as, you know, help support some of the other aspects of flipping cars. But yeah, so I'm really excited about it. I'm like, this is just the beginning of me like restoring things, and that sounds really fun. So I'm really excited. Gonna be looking at a cute little blue, I think it's a 1999 or 98 Camaro. Just a cute little thing. It looks rough at the moment, but that's why it's the one we're choosing. Hopefully we get there and all the information that the seller has told us was correct, because we've actually looked at a couple other cars. First one was a Scion. I don't remember the brand for sure on that one, but it seemed like it was going to be a great opportunity, and it was really impressive because the seller was like, yeah, the miles are like 130,000, and I'm like, you know, that's a lot of miles, but our goal is just to get something at least a good bit under 200,000. But we get there, we're checking it out, everything looks perfect, and then the guy's like, but yeah, you know, we turned it on earlier, and it turns out it has like a little over like 200,000 miles, and we're just like, no! Other than that, it would have been perfect, but we were like, we do not want to deal with a car that has that many miles on it, so we're like, nope. So then like the next day we find another great one, and it's a really good deal. I don't even know what type of car it was. I don't remember, but we were really excited about it, and so we were like, yeah, we're gonna come check it out, we'll probably buy it. By the time we got there was somebody else already there buying the car, and we were just like, what do you mean? You know, we drove like an hour to go there, and they were just like, it was just like, it's so sad times. But this one, we have been talking to the seller for like a week. We were supposed to go to check out the car on Wednesday. The seller was like, yeah, anytime after 4, just let me know when you're ready to head over and I'll give you the address. And so like less than an hour after 4, we're like, hey, we're ready whenever. You can send us the address, and nothing. A couple hours pass. We check. They've seen the message, but no response. So we're just like, are we getting ghosted? We just want to buy your little beat up Camaro. Is that too much to ask? We wait another couple hours. We send another message just being like, hey, you know, if tonight doesn't work, like we can do sometime tomorrow as well. Nothing for an hour or 2. We keep checking. One of the times we check, we see that our message has been read again. And we're like, boys, we're getting ghosted. So we were really sad. Like, we literally just, like, waited around for, like, 5 hours, just waiting for the seller to respond, maybe. And nothing. And so finally, you know, we just went back home, and we're like, well, I guess we'll start looking for a different car. And, like, a little bit after that, they finally respond. They're like, oh yeah, so I got sick at work and ended up in Instacare today, and so like I, you know, just haven't been able to respond. I'm like, why did you look at our messages? This make us think you were ghosting us. But it was like, you know, we're really that upset. But they're like Saturday, and I'm like, I don't really want to wait 3 more days. But okay, so tomorrow's Saturday. Might be getting to buy that car. Hopefully. Because, yeah, no, so far it's been very difficult, but, you know, this is the first time I've, you know, really looked into buying a car, a used car. Because obviously I bought my nice little Versa, which I'm still loving, but I'm not gonna lie, as I've been looking into, like, all these cool cars to potentially, like, restore and stuff, it really makes me want to get just a little spicy car that's just, like, the car that I have, so that wherever I go with it, it's just going to be like, everybody's going to walk past it and be like, whoa, whose car is that? Why? I don't know, it just sounds fun, you know? I absolutely do not need and cannot afford a cute little spicy car just for fun, but now I really want one, which is an unfortunate side effect of getting into flipping cars. But, you know, one day, maybe, I'll be able to afford a little spicy car for myself. Or our, like, backup plan, I mean, so, obviously we're just going to start with flipping one car, depending on how that goes. We might do another, we might not. But it's always an option to flip a car for one of us, you know, instead of just to then sell. So it's like, you know, depending on how this goes, maybe I could get it for a good deal. I just have to put a bunch of time into it, but it's not like I really have time, but somehow I make time for certain things sometimes, maybe. So it usually works out okay. My next sword. That is a question that I do not have an answer for yet because I will not probably be buying another sword for about 11 months. Have to wait till my next birthday. Gotta wait till I'm 21 to buy my 6th sword. Unless somebody randomly gifts me a sword in the next year, which I would not complain about. But I kind of want to go for like another authentic one. Like, I really love my full like ceremonial Knights Templar sword. And of course I did really want the one that said Memento Mori on it. So like, if I could find one like that, I would definitely be interested in that for my 21st birthday sword. Because, yeah, no, this was pretty cool. Or, of course, there are a lot of other really cool historical swords, and I could always go with a type of sword that I haven't purchased before, like a rapier might be really cool. I also wouldn't be opposed to getting into, like, daggers, because some of those things are really, really nice. But, of course, long swords and medieval-style swords are probably always going to be my favorite, because that's just, you know? They just hit different. Literally and, figuratively. So this one's not nearly as big as my first sword. The one that I have hanging on the wall, which actually I am getting a thing to hang this one and the Knights Templar sword on my wall. I don't have anything coming for the cool, like, double sword yet. I don't know how I'm gonna go about displaying it, but, like, for now, I at least took it out of the box, which is an improvement. Because, like I said, this is literally the first time I've taken this one out of the box. Ooh, let's see. So cool. So cool. I'm way too obsessed with this thing. But I mean, like, how am I supposed to not be? So fancy. Hey, welcome, Jason. How's it going? See, there we go. But yeah, I have quite the collection of swords now, and I'm loving it. Like I said, I'm super excited for the Ninja Star, too. That's going to be pretty exciting. Like, I don't know, I just really like Ninja Stars. They're a very different category of weapon as compared to a sword, but I don't know, I just really like them. I mean, so, on, I think it's the Wii U, probably, because as a kid, me and my siblings, like, we played on all the Nintendo type consoles. We went through a couple Wiis, and then the Wii U, and then Switches. I think, like, I don't know for sure, but I think all of my siblings might have their own Switch. I don't have one because I wouldn't have anything to do with it, but I'm pretty sure it was the Wii U that we got this game called Nintendo Land on. And it was basically just like a bunch of mini games. A lot of them were one player, but there were some that were like multiplayer, and there's some pretty fun ones. But I've never been super good at or into games other than, like, Mario Kart together or Smash Bros. Or some of the games that, just where the whole point was to play them with a group of friends. But there was this one solo game that was Ninja Stars. And so you'd hold, like, the Wii U sideways, and you'd have to slide it like that and, like, angle it towards the screen to, like, hit little targets and stuff. And that thing was my jam. Like, of all of the games, that one was the one that I just vibed with so hard. So, I really liked that game, and it made me feel connected to Ninja Stars. So ever since, every time I see a Ninja Star, I'm like, ooh, I like Ninja Stars. So yeah, I'm getting Ninja Star. I'm so excited. All right, let's see. I got a notification, but PayPal is not loading it. PayPal, why? PayPal just still every day making my life harder. Why? PayPal, please just work. I feel like that's not too much to ask. PayPal. Oh, I wonder if it went to my second PayPal, because I have 2 different PayPals and I can't figure out what the deal is with the 2 of them. Let's see. One moment while I fight with PayPal on the computer. At least this is a better fight than when I have to fight for them to give me money that, like, they literally said was mine, and then we're like, psych! Because they think that's funny, and it's not. Alright, let me hurry and get my weird PayPal account open, please. It's thinking about it. Aha, yep, that was it. It just went to the other one, but it says it went through fine, so we're good. We're chilling. We have 4 Lost Origins for Jason. How's it going, Jason? It's been a minute. Alright, Lost Origin. That is all of the Lost Origin. Wipe that off the board. Let's see. That's over tempest. Aha! 4 Lost Origin coming right up. Alright, let's see. My camera angle is all kinds of weird. I don't remember how it used to be, but like, I don't know, it wants to be tilted at an angle I'm not used to, but good enough. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can get some spice for you tonight, Jason. Starting off with Cramorant. Love Cramorant. It's actually also a playable card, if I remember correctly. And it's been a minute since I've opened packs. Like, it's wild. I haven't opened, like, either of the newest Magic the Gathering sets, which is crazy. And the only Paradox Rift that I opened was from the single stream I did after its release and the video where I opened, like, 4 packs of it. Jinx and Malamar. Okay, this has not been the vibe. Hopefully pack number 4 will have a little bit of spice for us, please. And we got a Hisuian Arcanine. It's at least a holofoil. Not quite the spice, but it is at least a holofoil. Go ahead and get those all added to your stack. Which, by the way, obviously I haven't been streaming very often the last while, so I've extended all of the stacks' expiring date. I think I'll probably go until like January 31st. So if you have a stack, you've got until January 31st to get it shipped. Otherwise, the Void will eat it. Who is the Void? What is the Void? I don't know, but we might have to find out. Oh my gosh, PayPal, just stop being annoying. PayPal's like, no. It doesn't matter that you're logged into different Google accounts and have 2 separate browsers. You can't be logged into both of your PayPal accounts on the same computer at the same time. Just for fun. Thanks, PayPal. I hate you so much. Oh yes, we got my cute little Christmas nails. Little presents and trees and gingerbread man. One of them broke off like when I got home. We also have this Christmas duck. He's just chilling. But yeah, got some cute Christmas ones. You know, I'm not a huge dinner person. Also don't like ham. I actually have no idea what my family's doing food-wise on Christmas. Other than that, my mom approved my request to eat toaster waffles for breakfast. And that's what's important. But I don't really know if we're going to do anything for Christmas dinner. We might do something Christmas Eve dinner, because I think my mom asked about it, but I don't know if anybody actually responded when she brought it up. I don't know. Christmas Eve dinner. Oh, I just said strawberries. Strawberries for both. And nobody else responded, so who knows? We might not be eating anything crazy. Oh, we got a raid! Welcome, welcome! How fun. It's been... See, I'm like, it's been so long since I've last streamed, but it's been even longer since I've last been raided. Welcome to our fun little vibey end of year stream. Let's see. PayPal is being PayPal. So I can't say what I got my parents because they do sometimes listen to my stream, and their bedroom is also directly above mine. So I gotta be careful so they don't hear me. But hey, you know, if you want to ask me on Christmas or the day after, then I can tell you. I will say, my mom's gift is like half a gag gift. Like, I found something really funny that kind of like relates to her job that I was just like, yes, And then like some other stuff that she likes. But yeah, most of my other gifts haven't been purchased yet for people. So tomorrow I'm gonna finish Christmas shopping. You know, 2 days before Christmas sounds about right for me. Hey, welcome everyone. It is great to have you. Let's see. We're vibing at the moment. Other than that I'm fighting with PayPal. But I'm always fighting with PayPal. They still owe me a lot of money. Why PayPal? It's okay. It's fine. I'll just complain about it forever. And also, you know, yeah, I will just complain about PayPal forever. But I'm not the only one that hates them, so like, you know, it's PayPal's the problem. It's definitely not me. Fun times. Okay, so I'm like trying to, so much has been going on. I'm not even sure like where to start with what, how busy I've been. Okay, so I talked about how I now have even more jobs, even though I was supposed to downsize on jobs. Instead of going down to like 4, I have like 6.5. And that just makes me want to get a 7th one or another half one to make 7.5. I don't know. I was supposed to stop. I'd been talking to somebody and I was like, you know, I love having so many jobs, but it's really not the most effective way to like work and be employed. And so I was like, so you know, I think I'm ready to start working down to just like having a couple main jobs. And then you know what I did? Not that. I instead got more jobs. I can't help myself. I love collecting jobs. It's so fun. And I have so many ideas for future jobs too. I've got this whole like notes list in my phone with all of my current jobs, sometimes jobs, past jobs, and then future jobs. Right now, ooh, we got like 11 future jobs. They're all kind of, I mean, they're all very specific ones, but I'm sure there are going to be a lot more than 11 other jobs that I'll have at some point in my life. But let's see. So we got fashion designer, especially known for pilgrim core. There's a story behind that, I assure you. Landlord, an archaeologist, love history and cool antiques, and especially like swords and weapons from a long time ago. So that would be fun. Next, scientist. I don't remember why I'm going to be a scientist, but there is some reason I need to be a scientist. 5, medieval, not, I guess, a museum owner, especially like a medieval weaponry type, museum. Because obviously I already collect, swords, so why not collect a whole bunch of other really cool medieval relics? So yeah, we got that. I want to like have like a contractor or construction business that I own, because that just sounds very convenient to have in order to do other things like, you know, museums. And so I can build houses with as many secret passageways in them as I could ever want, which is a very, very large number of secret passageways that, you know, most contractors probably aren't going to be super vibing with, which is their loss, you know. Next up, realtor. If I'm going to build all these really cool places, chances are I won't need all of them for myself. So I'll learn how to sell them on all the ones that I decide I don't like absolutely have to have. Next, I want to be like a history channel or like a documentary host, because obviously, as I mentioned, I really like history, and I mean like the History Channel, Discovery Channel, those type channels. My favorite stuff to watch. I can't get over it. I love that kind of stuff. And I did used to, like, one of my, when I was younger, when I was a kid, kind of a kid, how old was I at that point? Like 14 or 15? I wanted to be like an audiobook reader or something like that. But now I'm like, or else I guess I've thought about like doing podcasts. And obviously I talk a lot when I stream, but like, it'd be really cool to be a documentary host. Hey, it was great having you, Jason. Have a lovely night. Merry Christmas. Hopefully, eventually, I'll get to see you again. Whenever I stream again. I have no idea when it's going to be, but one day. And let's see, engineer. Probably so that I can engineer the coolest secret passageways, and also just make a bunch of cool inventions that should have been made a very long time ago. Next, incorporation owner. Now that one is a dream I've had since I was in 4th grade. For some reason, when I was in 4th grade, I became very obsessed with incorporations, and I would like make up my own little like incorporations. I had one that like I made like a little magazine thing for it and everything. Like, I was really into incorporations. So I'm like, if I don't at some point in my life own an actual like legal incorporation, like, no, that's just not an option. That has to happen. So we got that. And then the 11th one I have on here is I came up with this amazing idea for a dress/accessory rental service. Also probably like suits and things, but basically just like formal wear, the kind of things that you're only going to wear once, but typically they're kind of expensive. And so the whole point of it is that you're able to go online and you just have all of the options you could ever want. You just order one. It'll come a couple weeks beforehand so that you have a chance to try it on, make sure everything is good, and then, you know, you wear it. And then after the event, you send it back and like get a certain deposit back or whatever. But there's also like options to purchase like matching jewelry or shoes or things like that. So it's basically just get everything you need in one place. But then the most expensive thing, the dress, you don't have to, you know, actually buy it. You just rent it for a little bit and then you just ship it back in the package with a little return label and you're good to go. So yeah, we have that. I have a ton of other business ideas too, but most of them are kind of vague and more so ideas for products than actual jobs so far. But some of these I definitely think could turn into a job or huge business. We've got some good ideas on there. But yeah, so a lot more ideas for continuing to collect jobs and have way more than I should. I wonder, I'm like, I have a question. I'm gonna ask Google if it knows. What is the largest number of jobs that a single person has had all at the same time? How many jobs can one person have? Please, are you gonna give me the answer? Some people hold multiple part-time or freelance positions, while others may have one full-time and also work on a side business or project. That's too vague! I need something more specific. No legal restrictions on how many jobs you're allowed to work at one time. Good to know. Wouldn't have stopped me, but good to know. Okay. So, how many other people have like 6 jobs? This is just talking about how many people have to have more than one job. I already know that. Nobody makes enough money, really, to, you know, only have one job. Yeah, no, it's just like 1 or 2. I didn't know somebody else has had like 6, you know? Okay, well, I tried to find out. No answers for me. Just a lot of weird, like, Reddit questions and stuff that, yeah, I don't even know, but I'll still just be proud about how many jobs I have. Hey, welcome, positive Pokemon players. How are you this fine winter evening? You know, what's interesting about it being winter is, so I'm in Utah, right? And we have a lot of, like, really, really, really heavy snow, like, most winters. But this winter is one of the random winters where we had like 2 to 3 snowstorms, and then other than that, it's been really, really cold most days. But in terms of like actual snowstorms and snow like at all, not a ton. Mostly just being really, really cold. One job, driving a big truck. Very fun. See, I'm like, I really like driving. So I think like a job driving could be fun. But like, and then I'm like, but it's so time consuming. I wouldn't be able to do all of my other jobs. I mean, I guess I like really thought it through, then maybe, but I don't know. Just have to Yeah, no. Most of my jobs have to be pretty, like, chill in terms of how much time they take. And yeah, I have to make sure that they are all, like, flexible schedule-wise. Because for the most part, the majority of my jobs, I make up my schedule for at this point. Which is interesting because originally the game store that I worked at, I used to just be a regular employee there and would work what hours I was scheduled at the start of each week. But now, since I only run their online store, I can show up whenever I want, as long as it's within business hours of the store. So, like, I'm just chilling. I just go there whenever I want. And all my other jobs are, yeah, I mean, whenever I stream, I can stream whenever I want. I just actually have to have time for it, which, who knows when I will have time for it again. But hey, at least I'm streaming tonight. Like, this is kind of like the official start of my break from streaming for an undisclosed amount of time. I don't even know how long it's gonna be. It could just be a month. It could be like 7 months. It'll be a surprise. But hopefully it won't be like super long or forever, you know? But hey, at least we got this stream in. One more before the end of the year, because yeah, it's been a hot minute since I have done any other streams. Let's see, I was talking about something and I don't remember what I was gonna say, but I had something to say and I do not know what it was anymore. But it was something. Oh, I'm talking about how flexible all my schedules are. But yeah, like running my own TCG player store, I can do that whenever I want. The new media business that I work at is also a lot of the work I do there. I can literally do whenever I want because it's just stuff like on the computer. As long as I do it within like a certain time frame, I can do it whenever. But yeah, the whole car restoration flipping business thing is also, it's basically just like whatever time's within reason. So, you know, has to actually like be light outside for the most part to work on it, and you know, all that, but still really flexible overall. Not too difficult. And then I mean, the TCG player store that I run for an associate of mine, it's basically just another like any time, just as long as it's within reason. It's like just during daylight hours. So I can't go at like 2 in the morning, but I'd say any time between like 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. fair game. So that gives me a pretty good variety of time that I can work there. So, and then a lot of actually I guess there's a lot of stuff for the job that I just do from home too, and that I can do whatever. So lots and lots of flexibleness. Self-care is definitely kind of important. Without it, it is extremely difficult to manage a very large number of jobs, you know? I definitely have not always been the greatest at taking care of myself, but I'm kind of improving. And actually, my sleep schedule, for the first time in years, has been getting better. Like a month and a half to 2 months ago, I was regularly going to bed between like 5 and 7 a.m. Lately though, I've been getting to sleep between 2 and 4. Which is a huge difference, and every once in a while I get to bed by like midnight or 1, and it is crazy. Tonight I need to try to get to bed at a little bit earlier time because I have to get up early so that I can finish all the Christmas shopping that I still have been putting off all month. Longer than a month for a really long time. I'm really good at putting off Christmas shopping till last second. I don't know, it's something about that, just you have to get it now or you're not going to be able to get it. Really helps inspire me to come up with great gift ideas. Sleep is very, very important. I have so heard and observed within my life, but that doesn't change the fact that I still don't always sleep as much as I should, but sometimes my body just forces me to sleep. So see my problem is I've dealt with really bad insomnia for a really long time, and so I started using sleep aids that help me get to sleep. But they also make it a lot harder to wake up when my alarms go off. So I've been sleeping through my alarms constantly. But I can at least get to sleep at a slightly better time. And so, you know, it's slightly better. And I'm getting between like 5 and 9 hours of sleep a night. It's kind of between 4 and 9. Every once in a while, I really need the time to. My to-do list is larger than ever, but I guess that's what happens when you have 6.5 jobs. It's kind of hard to not have a massive to-do list, but you know, yeah, I'm not really finding time to do everything, but I'm trying to prioritize and focus on things that need to get done, and kind of making it work. So you know, we're chilling, we're just vibing. Okay, I need my juice. I got my juice bottle. Fun fact, I've also been drinking real water sometimes. Most days I get a actual water bottle of water now instead of just water bottles of juice, but obviously still drink a lot of juice too. Delicious. Still love my cranberry pineapple juice. Like that is the stuff. I love it. Very tasty. Alright. Oh wow, we're almost an hour into stream already. It's been a little slow, unsurprisingly, because I kind of just like disappeared off the face of the earth for a month and a half. But I'm thinking I probably won't go longer than another hour unless things get really busy. Because, like I said, I do kind of have a lot of other jobs to do stuff for. But I've actually been really, really productive this week. Like, it's been my most productive week in maybe like a month or two. I have actually been staying focused, doing work, which has been wild because, I mean, my like motivation and ability to do excessive amounts of work fluctuates, unsurprisingly. But I mean, during the time that I was working for Hilltop, I would, you know, spend 4 to 6 hours working at the game store, and then I would, you know, after working there, go to Hilltop for like 4 to 12 hours. And so there were a lot of days where I was working between 8 and 12 hours. And lately, I've been like, the last month and a half, a lot of days, I like hit like 4 hours and I'm just like, I'm done. And I'm like, I was doing 12 a few months ago. What is this? But I think it's helping that I'm eating a little bit healthier. And also I've been working on time management and prioritizing. And so this week I've been doing a lot more work. And I'm like, I'm getting back into that groove. Soon enough, we'll be doing 10 to 12 hours or 8 to 12 hours of work every day again. Which is, you know what I go for. I guess every day except for I always take Sundays off. I gotta force myself to rest for at least one day every week. And by at least one, I mean just one. All the other days, I will get in as much work as I have the motivation and energy and time to do. Which is stuff that I don't always have enough of, but we still get a lot done. And I got a planner. And let me tell you, having a planner has been so helpful, which is really ironic because when I was younger and like in school we'd get planners. It was the biggest waste of time for me. Did not help me at all. The only reason I used them is because we were like required, like as an assignment, to use our planners. Literally never helped me. But now it actually really comes in handy. And I am benefiting a lot from using my nice little planner to keep track of things, and so that I know like when I'm free, if like, you know, I need to make plans or do whatever. So, winter time to hibernate. I know, right? If I could just like sleep for like 3 or 4 months straight and then just wake up and be like, wow, now I can get back to work. That would be cool. And then just like not have to sleep the rest of the year. That would, you know, that would actually be really convenient, I feel like. Maybe not in a actually convenient way, but like basically, you know. No, there's way too much to do in the winter that's like, you know, winter specific. Like it'd be kind of weird to just sleep through holidays. It'd be kind of odd. You just wake up and be like, oh wow, how was everybody else's Christmas while I was asleep for 3 to 4 months? It'd be interesting, but I mean, I guess they couldn't blame you if you didn't get them any gifts. I mean, you wouldn't also be able to blame them if they didn't get you any gifts, but like, for the amount of sleep that you'd be getting, amazing. And as somebody that takes a really long time to get ready to go to sleep, and a really long time to fully wake up in the mornings, if I was just able to sleep for 3 or 4 months straight out of the year, and then just not have to sleep at all the rest of the year. That would be so nice. I would be so much more efficient and like save so much time. That would be cool. One day maybe science will get us there. Maybe that's why I had scientist on my list, so I can do something like figure out how to like re-engineer my body to just hibernate for a few months and then never need any other sleep throughout the year. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be fun stuff. I'd say this was a pretty like solid goal. Fun stuff. Alright, I'm gonna check orders real quick. Just chilling at the moment, looks like. I think we'll probably give it like 20-ish minutes. If we see any more orders, we can keep vibing. Otherwise, like I said, I don't have super long to stream tonight because I have to go to sleep early so I can wake up early so I can finish Christmas shopping and wrapping gifts. I haven't wrapped anybody's gift yet. They're just sitting on a shelf. And one's on one of my desks, and some is in a bag on the floor. And some is hiding in my old Magic the Gathering backpack, which I still haven't played Magic the Gathering in a hot minute. Or done almost anything other than sorting and selling some of my duplicate cards. Man, I've been busy. It's wild. It's very, very wild, but you know, I like to keep busy. It's much preferable to being not busy. I do not enjoy not being busy. It's not my thing, you know? Just not quite where it's at for me. Alright, yeah, I'm not seeing any orders at the moment, so we'll just vibe for a little bit longer. I wish I could do like a really long stream since it'll be my last one for a while, but yeah, man, it's crazy how much stuff is on my agenda. That planner, it does a lot of work. Man, I have so many weird things that I've been putting off doing. But that's because I have so many things to do. But hey, at least I'm working on getting them done. Slowly but surely. Like, I've been working on... So, my room has been in a situation of being reorganized constantly for, like, several months now. But I've, like, actually made a lot more progress in, like, actually getting to that end goal. And I'm still kind of working on it, but, like, at least I've had time this week to make some progress, because the last couple weeks I haven't really been able to do anything, because I've been so busy with all the other stuff. But this week it's been... had a little bit more time for that, a little bit more time for just like the miscellaneous things on my to-do list, which is a lot of things because I am so good with finding an unnecessarily large amount of things to do and need to do. Put up the tree last week. See, like, if I was in charge of putting up a Christmas tree, I just don't think it'd ever get put up, but fortunately I still live with my parents and my mom put our tree up sometime in November. I don't actually know when. It might have been before Thanksgiving. Usually it's after. I don't know for sure, but that's the only reason that the tree is up is because my mom was on top of it. Me? I mean, I'm not really huge into decorating in general. I'm like, I'll put swords on the wall, but that's about it for me. I still have a stack. I believe so. Yeah. This stack looks like mostly just bulk stuff. There's one birthday Pikachu and this cute little Sea King reverse. And I know I did find more birthday Pikachus, but I don't know where they are anymore. Because I found them a while ago. And then I like this little box. I have so many weird boxes of cards everywhere all the time, and I'm constantly moving them. So it's really hard to keep track of what's where and what's what and why things are doing whatever they're doing. Alright, let's see. There's a bunch of shiny Pokemon and amazing rares. Let's see. Some stuff from Obsidian Flames. Early Scarlet Violet stuff. Weird, just random things that I don't really know why they're in here. I've got flying Pikachus. Surfing Pikachus. What about the birthday Pikachus? There's so many random piles of cards. I'm like working, I constantly am working on going through them, but it's like, I don't think I'm ever actually gonna finish Because, you know, I'll go through a certain amount of them, and I'll come back to a box and be like, whoa, I haven't, like, looked at this stuff in, like, a really long time. And then I'll look and I'll be like, wow, I want to organize this completely differently than it is right now. I mean, it's just infinite cycle of never quite being done. It's a bunch of bulk. Weird. Ooh, look at this spicy blissey. Just chilling in there. Also got that nice float soul. I was like, all of a sudden I realized, I'm like, there's actually some interesting cards in this stack. Maybe I'll, like, let you guys actually see them as I'm looking through here. Really, really, really random stuff. Poiple. Shiny Zellaveire, just like vibing. Got some newer stuff. This is great. I think this is literally just a bunch of random spicy cards. Yeah. Don't you love that? I am running really low on sleeves right now. I asked for a bunch of sleeves for one of my Christmas presents, so hopefully I'll have more soon. But yeah, I have my stock of sleeves is very low. Other random spice. Then this looks like we've got some Topps cards in here. Kind of spicy. Love the Ninetales. Wow, there's a nice Electrode Prime. Just vibing. Ooh, Walrein EX. Mad Cargo EX. I feel like that's probably a top loader card. I'm also running low on top loaders though. Who is this? I know, right? It's it's been a hot minute since I've actually streamed. Ooh, that's a nice Meowth. But how's it going, new gen? Hopefully doing well. Got nice Ninetales in there. Moment I'm hunting for birthday Pikachus and finding a bunch of other spicy stuff instead, which is about how going through my collection always goes. Looking for one thing, never find it, but I do find a lot of spicy stuff. Got, see, there's a bunch of the other Celebrations Pikachus. Random spicy promos and other weird promos and Keldeo. There's a bunch of shinies and amazing rares. What do we got in this pile? Nothing too interesting. Ooh, the Umbreon's kind of fun though. Ooh, Ho-Oh. That is kind of spicy. I wonder if that's a top load card too. Typically cards worth at least like $30 or $40. I feel like I should probably keep them in top loaders. I usually don't though. Sometimes I don't even sleeve them. I have a problem. The problem is having so many cards that I do not take as good of care as I should of some of them. I mean, it's not like I take bad care of them. Like, I'm not like throwing them around and stuff, but I'm just not putting any special effort into taking care of them because I mean, they're my cards. If I mess them up, it's my fault. Nobody else is gonna have to be upset, right? Unless I tell them and then they're so like disappointed with me. They're like, how could you let this happen? But usually my cards are perfectly fine because ooh, that's pretty. Usually it's, you know, sometimes they may not get sleeved, but they'll at least be in like a nice solid box or like a safe pile of things. Oh wow. Ooh, Giratina. A few spicy trainers. Okay, so that was a cool box, but there were not any birthday Pikachus in there. Let me stick these back in there, and then I will take a second to check orders, and then... Oh, I guess I have a couple other small little boxes of mysterious stuff on my desks and shelves that I can take a little look at. Ooh, I'm gonna punch the camera. Alright, let's check orders real quick. Right, and I don't think we have any more. So now for the next weird little box of stuff. This one isn't all Pokemon. I'm not actually sure what to expect in here. Oh, nice. Half-finished Glaceon card. Random Korean Yugioh stuff. Some magic cards. Is this all flying Pikachus or is there more stuff behind? It's all flying Pikachus. Alright, what about this? Just a lot of random stuff. Promos, silly guy. Got some Gardevoirs. Bunch of Dragon Ball Z. We have some Metazoo. More random Pokemon stuff. Got Gate Ruler. Okay, no birthday Pikachus in this one either. This one was a lot smaller of a box. Then I also have The box that's the same size, but only halfway full. Ooh, I forgot. I randomly have a Speed Duel Tournament pack that I guess I can open, because I don't know what else I'd do with it. Oh, I got some nice promos in here. I love these promos. Absolutely beautiful. Gengar. Let's see. Oh wow, I guess I have some recent-ish stuff. And a bunch of random traders. No birthday Pikachus, it seems. I do not know where they are. Somewhere. I just have a lot of cards. I've been working on kind of downsizing my collection, not in terms of any of the good stuff really, just like bulk. So I have slightly less cards, but just as many really spicy cards. Which, speaking of, I'm curious what these are worth. I also don't even actually know what condition they're in, and that definitely will affect their value. But there's some cute cards that maybe should be in top loaders, possibly. So let's find out. Let's consult TCG Player. Starting off with this Ho-Oh. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, nope, that's not the same one. I thought I found it, but then I was like, wait a second, this totally does not look the same. Are you selling that Mew promo? That is a great question. See, I'm like, that one's a hard one because it's like, it's the only copy of it that I have that's not sealed in a box, but I do have a copy that's sealed in a box, but you know, I don't know if I don't know. I'm not sure. Long story short. Alright, let's find out how expensive this Ho-Oh is, and make sure that I have selected the holofoil, because this is not the reverse. Alright. Oh, he's so pretty. Ooh, snap. Is that a little... He's got a little crease. I wouldn't quite say it's enough to be called damaged. Probably somewhere between mod and heavy play. Let's see where that would have it. Yikes. $2 to $5. So no top loader for Spicy Ho-Oh, but man is it still a gorgeous card. That's probably why I kept it. It was probably one that I had bought for like mystery packs or something. I'm like, this is so cool, but it's not really worth that much. I'm gonna just keep it. Which, by the way, we do have some damaged good mystery packs on the board. And chances are, if they don't sell tonight, I'm probably just gonna open them so I can keep all the cool damaged cards, because I really like most of the cards I pick after those. But maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Next up, we got this cool little Meowth Wizards of the Coast promo. Let's see. Such a cute card. Let's see. I didn't expect it to be worth a ton. Let's check its condition. Ew. One of these hard to see sleeves. I'm not a big fan of perfect fits because I struggle with them. Oh, look, that holofoil. Ooh, the foiling is pretty clean. We got a little, like the tiniest little bit of whitening. That's either light play or near mint. Let's see if we call it near mint. It's like $11 to $12. Not bad. Light play, it's like $8 to $9. So estimate it's about a $9 to $10 card. Very pretty. I really like it, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now for a little bit spicier, Magcargo EX. Less popular Pokemon, but it is a spicy EX from E-Series. So, let's find out. Magcargo EX from Dragon. All comes down to the condition, but damaged it's like $8. So, ooh, oh wow, that's clean. Holy smokes, that might just be near mint, which would have it at, oh, that's really confusing. Either like 27 or like 40, somewhere around there. So it should be put in a top loader, probably based on my system, but do I have a top loader anywhere nearby that I could actually put it in? Nope, those are sleeves. What about, no? Yeah, poor Magcargo. I think he's probably just not going to be getting a top loader. I should have asked for more top loaders for Christmas too, but I basically just have enough for like a handful for stream, or if I sell really spicy cards on TCG Player, obviously they need top loaders. But sorry, Meg Cargo, you don't get one for now. Alright, well, let's see about Floatzel. How's our cute little Floatzel level X? Ooh, okay, let's check the ooh, I'm gonna punch my camera again. Checking the condition, he does have a good little bit more whitening. Let's, oh, this, yeah, another perfect fit. This is definitely not near mint, but as far as I can tell, it doesn't look bad. I'd say maybe light play. Let's see, light play has it at about 25 to 30, so not bad for a cute little silly guy, who unfortunately will still also not be getting a top loader. Maybe one day. Or actually, there are a couple of top loaded. Yeah, Wallace doesn't need a top loader. He will just be losing that. And random Charizard. Why these ones are in top loaders, it's because I bought like a set of cards from someone. And there were like 10 to 20 cards, but I think all of them were in top loaders. And I was like, that's half of what makes me want to buy these, is the fact that they come with top loaders. Because, yeah, those two don't need top loaders. That way, Matt Cargo and Floatzel can have top loaders. Because they're definitely worth a little bit more than regular Charizard V and Wallace. I mean, if it was like the promo pack Charizard V, yeah. Or I guess the shiny Charizard V. Beautiful, look, they're so happy and in top loaders now. And poor Wallace and Charizard do not get them. Okay, and now for Blissey. This one from, it's a new Revelation, I think? Let's find out. Oh, it is! I'm so proud of myself. Alright, let's take a good little look at the Blissey. Ew, this is not just a perfect fit, but it's one of the weird sealable ones. It does have a little bit of whitening. Oh, I can't tell if it's the sleeve or the foiling that's messed up. So we'll have to take it out of this unpleasant little perfect fit. Ugh, perfect. I do not like perfect fits. They just don't work for me. Ooh, yeah, that is pretty scratched up. At least it's like not overall a bad looking card, but I'd say probably mod-ish play. Oh, it's still like $20 though, so that's not bad. We take that. It's not going back in the perfect fit though, because I don't want to have to deal with putting it back in the perfect fit. So there we go. At least my Cargo and Floatzel now have top loaders, which makes a lot more sense than Wallace and Charizard. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, we got about 5 more minutes. I'm gonna check if we got any more orders. If not, we'll chill just a little bit longer in case anybody else wants to grab anything, but have been streaming for around like an hour, 15 minutes. So we may be wrapping up, but maybe not. We'll see. We got a few more minutes. And then I gotta start working on my infinitely long to-do list. Or I could just go to sleep super early. Anyways, let's open this because sure, you know? I've had this just so that I could open it on stream for like a month or two, so. Starting off with a Night Assailant, not bad. Hidden Armory, and a Dark Calling. I don't really know how good any of these cards are. I mean, I remember Night Assailant, I think it used to be banned or something, and it was a big deal when it could be played again. Dark Calling. Sounds familiar, but I don't know if it's a good card to pull from this set. Looks like it's worth $2.50. Nice. Paradox Rift. I have opened a little bit of Paradox Rift. I do have some on board up at $3.50 a pack. $1 off MSRP if anybody is interested in that. But as for myself, I haven't opened a ton of it. I don't actually even know how much, but not a lot. I've opened very, very little. I haven't opened really much of anything lately. Car stuff has left me not really well funded for card stuff. You know? One day maybe I'll get to open absurd amounts of cards all the time again. Maybe. I don't even know. I don't think I've opened a single pack of 151 for myself. Isn't that wild? It's crazy. I did at least have some that I got to open on stream though, which was pretty fun. But yeah, no, I have not been opening a ton of product in the last little while. Mostly just, oh my goodness, sleepy. Mostly just like sorting cards and selling my duplicates, because I have a lot of duplicates. A very, very large number of duplicates. Okay, I gotta see what the best thing I could have pulled out of this tournament pack is. Banisher of the Radiance. Or Evil Hero Dark Gaia. Nice. This is the 8th best card in the set, the Dark Calling. So, good enough for me. Ooh, I also have... One moment. I'm gonna go find them real quick. I have another weird random pack thing for us to open. So, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I also have these weird little One Piece packs. I'm gonna keep one sealed just because I can, because I have 3 of them. But we can open 2 of them. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm like Kingdoms of Intrigue Dash Pack. Oh, you can like buy and sell them on TCG Player. $4 to $5 a pack. Cool. I just want to know what's in it. It's not being very specific about what can you just pull cards from the actual set? Because it's just categorized as part of the set. I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out by opening it. I've heard there's at least something good you can pull out of them, so let's see. Khalifa. I do not know whether or not this is good, so it's from other sets. That's even weirder, but okay. Khalifa. This is a solid... Ah, there it is. It's categorized as from the Dash Pack. It's like $1. I got a pack for free, so I'll call that a win. Alright, and for the second one, we've got... Hey, look, it's the girl on the pack. Shirahoshi. Pretty colors. Let's see how good this one is. Shirahoshi. You want the Dash Pack print. Ooh! Nice! That's the good one! It's like $19! Wow, okay. Nice! that was a very, I like that. That was fantastic. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna like actually pull one of the really good ones, man. Huh, yeah. Oh, is it just like alternate art versions of cards from sets? Oh yeah, because it was originally Pillars of Strength, but with different art. This one's way cuter than the original art. Oh, like Magic the Gathering box toppers. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't actually buy any Kingdoms of Intrigue, I don't think. But so yeah, I wouldn't know. Apparently there was a newer set that came out recently that I was supposed to. You know what? I decided I don't care about keeping this one sealed. Now that I pulled a spicy card, I'm gonna open it too. We have Speed Jill. Let's see How good is Speed Jill? It's a solid 25 cents. You know, overall, I'm pretty satisfied with these packs I got for free. Couple, you know, random cards, and then the spicy one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I am happy that I won, so we're chilling. It's also, like, actually a pretty cute card. She has pretty hair. Wish my hair was that, like, healthy and thick. My hair is, you know, just still struggling every day because I burn it with heat tools, because that's what I do. Like, my problem is that my hair isn't just entirely straight. It's, like, slightly textured wavy, but it's, like, not pretty textured wavy. It's, like, if you don't do something about it, it just looks like trash, kind of, like, slightly wavy. So I just curl it every day, because that way it kind of, like, plays into the slightly wavy, and it looks nice. Whereas if I try to straighten it, and it just wants to be slightly wavy even after I straighten it, it does not look good. Found that out the hard way after I kept trying to straighten my hair, and I was like, why does this look bad every time? So yeah, it just gets burnt excessively by heat tools so that it looks decent enough, you know? Alright, you guys, I think we'll give it about 5-10 more minutes. If we don't see any orders, I probably should wrap up, but it's been fun. I'm like, it's been weird that I, like, don't really stream that often anymore. And I mean, obviously I'm gonna be gone for a little bit for an undisclosed amount of time. Don't know how long, but, you know, we'll see. And like I said, I will be holding all stacks that I've had until January 31st. So if you have a stack with me, or you think you might, hit me up and let's see about getting it shipped so you can get your cards, because I do have like 2 ETBs full of stuff for different people. So if you want your stuff, let me know so we can get it to you before January 31st, because these boxes have been on my desk, most of them since like midsummer. So it would be great to get those shipped out to you guys. So yeah, you can contact me, Discord, email. I don't know what would be, I mean, probably email ideally, but Discord also works as well. But yeah, hit me up about getting your stuff shipped. Like I said, we do have a good few stacks for people. Anyways, since we're about done, and obviously I still have tons of packs on the board, and I haven't been opening much stuff recently, I think it'd be fun to, like, finish off by opening a random, like, handful of packs. So, like, I'll pick a couple of the ones that I know I have a decent amount of and are also just within close reach and that I want to open. I thought we should start with those two, because I don't think I have to update the amount of those on the board. Oh, wait, no, I do have to update Crown Zenith, but boop. Let's see if we can get some spice out of my couple little packs here. First packs I've opened for myself in a minute. Defiance Vest, Miltank, and Aegislash. Not too crazy. Well, let's see about Crown Zenith. Wouldn't mind a random excessive amount of spice out of this set. This set is such a good set. We got Grubbin and Pangoro. Okay, that wasn't quite it. We'll try one more of each. That seems like the only reasonable response to not pulling anything very spicy. We just try again. And the Gligar is adorable. Loudred, Gimmighoul. Didn't even know that existed. And Groudon! Alright, no spice there, but Crown Zenith, can you get us some fire? Hopefully, maybe, please? Nope. 2 Zizos, Zarude and Zorora. Alright, I guess we gotta try one more of each. I'm just probably gonna just keep going until I pull something spicy. You know, a little bit of texture, maybe. I mean, like a V or an EX would be cool too, but I prefer my spice to be extra spicy, you know? We got Iron Jugulus! Why they gotta do Hydreigon like that? I don't know. I do like that we got the Sawtooth guy, though. Pretty sweet. Come on. We just want to see a little bit of spice, please. Crown Zenith, don't let me down! Crown Zenith, let me down. Alright. We try. A couple more. We're at, that was 6 packs so far? Yikes. Can we get the spice with packs 7 and 8? Let's find out. I'll have to stop after these two though, because I do need to have some self-control. Swablu, Charcadet, and Zacian. That's a nice Zacian. But still no spice. So, can we last pack magic up a little bit of fire? I would love it if the answer was yes. Hey, there we go! That is a little bit of fire. Exactly what we'd like to see. I also don't know that I ever actually got one of these, and this is one of the main cards I wanted from the set. So this is like actually perfect. I love this card. Like, from the beginning, this is one of my favorite cards of this set. So that's actually so fantastic. Alright, you guys, I'm pretty content now. I got my Zorark, and we got this random, apparently good One Piece card. So that is absolutely a win. Ooh, we got an order in. Let's go. Let me refresh real quick. Oh, let's see. 3 Fairy Rise. Let's do it. I love the Japanese Sun and Moon sets. Like, they're so fun to open. All cards, we can do that. Let me grab it. Just got them hiding over on one of my little shelves. Tell me these, like, packs, like, they're so pretty. I love. They're this, you know, pretty and pink and fairy-ish, but they also have really cool Pokemon on them. Alright, I think that's a better angle. Alright, let's see what we can get for you, Max. Pack number 1. We're starting off with Chandelure. Also, look at this. He's so cute. That's a pretty fancy looking Chandelure, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, on to the second pack. Can we see more spice? Oh, hey! Okay. We take a nice little Sceptile GX. Absolutely beautiful. Man, I miss GXs. Like, I wonder if we'll ever get more. I also wonder if we'll ever get more Vs. I don't really care if we get more Vs because I'm not the hugest fan, but I'm curious. Oh my gosh. Ah! Whoa! I was not ready for that. Holy smokes. Just pulled the Chase card. Whoa. That is insane. Let's grab you a top loader. Holy freaking smokes. I'm so jealous right now. I can hear the dogs barking. I got too excited. Wow. Okay, so that's like a multi-$100 card if I remember correctly. That's insane. Oh my gosh, I'm like shaking. Wow, those packs delivered. Holy smokes, I gotta look this up. That's insane. Got the Japanese Fairy Rise Mina 056 out of 050. Alright, let's see. I'm seeing like, looks like a lot of 200 to 300 listings. They're kind of all over the place. But either way, you definitely won. That's incredible. Such a cute card. I love Mina. Like, man, those packs just delivered. That is incredible. Like, wow, what a solid way to, like, just, you know, tie a little bow on top of our end of year stream. That was amazing. Congrats on that, Max. Let me see if we have a stack for you currently. That's so crazy. I'm still like in shock. Like, I was so not ready for that. Like literally on the board, Chase for Fairy Rise is Mina. Mina shows up. Wild. Okay, let me see. Yes, we do have a little stack for you. Let's see. One more second to just appreciate the Mina. Absolutely stunning. Congrats on that. Shipping. Oh yeah, we'll get the bulk in there as well. I would say probably, I know the shipping rates are always a little funky this time of year, but I think like $6 should be good on that. And then I probably will have to wait to do shipping until the day after Christmas, since trying to ship stuff this weekend is not very easy. But yeah, if you want to get shipping paid, if anybody wants to get shipping paid, I will be doing shipping on Tuesday, so the 26th. Okay, one more look at the Mina. I still can't believe that we pulled that. So pretty. I love like the texture pattern. Like it gives like a bunch of like strokes of paint vibes. Absolutely stunning. We also get you a cool hidden fade sleeve. That's incredible. Wow, that is, I'm like, I was not expecting that, so that is very, very exciting. Seriously, congrats on that. That's incredible. Like we're just vibing tonight, getting all kinds of spice. That's what we like to see. All right, let me double check orders real quick. See if check if we've got any more. That Mina though, that was wild. And since we got an order, that does mean that we can keep vibing for a little bit longer. I'm like going for an hour and a half so far. We'll get another like 15-ish minutes. Then if we get any orders within then, we will keep going. Otherwise, I will go peace out and try and get ready for bed. Now, I probably won't go to bed for at least like 4 more hours, but I do have a lot of work that I could be doing. So many random things. I'm like, I don't even know what all is on my to-do list anymore, but every time I like walk into or out of a room, like I'm like, oh yeah, that's another thing I need to do. It's just like this collection, it's not even a list, I guess. It's just a to-do blob of things that generally exist. Spices pull my channel. That's so exciting. Like, I just, it's so pretty. The Japanese trainers are just, like, I mean, like, the English one, don't get me wrong, it's pretty. But it hits different with the Japanese one. I'm pretty sure the Japanese one is also worth a bit more, but I actually don't know what the Mina is worth in English. Definitely gone up in price over the last year. Looks like English is sitting around like 60 to 65. So, even the English one is good, but Japanese one is obviously just better. Such a stunning card. I love it when we pull the chase out of sets, especially like the Japanese sets, because I don't know, it just hits different. Perfect. Yes, what a great little pre-Christmas gift. Perfect. I will write that down to get that shipped for you on Tuesday, and then I will get you your tracking then. Shipping. Sweet. Alright, got that written down so I will remember. Handy little notepad. We're chilling. You know, it's kind of funny. Like, so I've been talking about how I've been working on improving my sleep schedule. It's so weird because, like, obviously I've been going to bed earlier, but not like a super ton earlier. But it's like, it's very random when I actually, like, am getting tired. Like, I've noticed around like 7 or 8, a couple times a week at least, I'll randomly, like, get really sleepy. Like, right now I'm starting to get really sleepy. I'm like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm slowing down a little bit. Like, getting hit with a little bit wave of sleepiness. But sometimes I just stay totally awake and alert to, like, 2 or 3. And then it's like, I need to go to sleep. I'm really ready to sleep, so I just take my little sleep aid and then cross my fingers, hope for the best. And then maybe get to sleep. Eventually, hopefully. At least it's not as bad as, you know, the height of my insomnia. At least I get tired during time that is considered the night. So, I would say that's a win. It's good enough for me. But it is really weird to randomly be tired at like 8:30, you know? But I guess it's really good because if I'm getting tired now, hopefully. The problem, I guess, is that sometimes I'll be tired for like a half hour and then all of a sudden it's like no sleep, no sleepiness at all again. So I'm like, I hope this sleepiness will stay for like 3-ish hours. Then I can go to bed at like midnight. That would be crazy. It's not very often I get to bed that early. But that would be perfect because I do have to get up early tomorrow so that I can finish Christmas shopping. I'm like, I think the main person I still need to shop for is my younger brother. So in my family, there's 4 of us kids, right? And for Christmas, we just each get assigned a gift for one of our other siblings. So that way we don't each have to buy 3 gifts. We just, each of us get, assigned somebody. And so I have my little brother. I have kind of half of a gift, but I need to finish getting it figured out. So got to do that tomorrow. And then I have like my gifts for people that have given me gifts list. And I don't know, I have no idea what to get. It's like, people that you're not like super close to, but you're on good terms with, and they randomly give you a Christmas present, and so you're like, well, obviously I'm going to return the favor, but what in the world do I give them? And see, I'm like, as I've thought about it, I'm like, I feel like food is a pretty safe option. The only reason I wouldn't initially think of food is because I'm so picky that, like, I don't want to be gifted food because I'm really picky, though. I did get gifted some, restaurant gift cards, and I'm not going to complain. Those will be helpful things to have. But, I don't know, it's, not usually something that I super think of as a gift, but I'm like, but no, that's a pretty safe option. Like, I could just, buy some cookies or something. People love cookies. I mean, I do like some kinds of cookies, like snickerdoodles. Not the really crunchy ones, but the soft, melt in your mouth snickerdoodles. I like those. Some of the only cookies that I will eat. They're so good. And I guess Nutter Butters, those probably count as cookies, right? My buddy at the card shop gave me my favorite playmat. It was every commander deck that comes out. That does make it a little difficult. See, yeah, when I was playing Commander a lot more, my Commander friends were my main friends, but it's I still only saw them 2 or 3 nights a week, and all we ever did together was play Magic. And so it's not like I was extremely close to them, but they were still technically my closest friends because they're the only people I hung out with other than at work, except that the place we usually played at was the place I also worked. But so yeah, most of the time it's pretty chill, and I think everybody was just kind of no pressure to give each other gifts if nobody's giving gifts. But I did have one friend that I was a little bit closer to and would talk to outside of playing Magic and stuff. And I guess it wasn't Christmas, but birthdays, because their birthday and my birthday are less than a week apart. And that's why I can remember when their birthday is. But so they got me a gift for my birthday, and they've been playing Magic a lot longer than me. So I guess this was a year ago, so when I turned 19. But they gifted me an older Commander deck, one that obviously they didn't print anymore. You couldn't really buy them. And so I was like, that's a really cool, thoughtful gift. That's something that I wouldn't really have a way to have unless I special ordered it, which I usually don't do with decks. But so I was like, okay, well now I have 5 days to figure out a gift for them. And yeah, I was just like, what in the world do I do? And then I was like, I got it. So I obviously am into Magic and Pokemon. Those are my 2 main card games. And they also collect some Pokemon. They also collect a little bit of Yugioh, but it's more just a for fun opening thing. But they do actually kind of collect Pokemon. And I'm like, well, I don't have any interesting Magic the Gathering products that they wouldn't have. But what I did have was an extra Evolving Skies ETB. And I was like, this is perfect. And so I was pretty proud of coming to that conclusion because I'm like, it worked out so well. We each got a cool sealed product type gift from each other. And I mean, I don't even know what the deck is worth or what the Evolving Skies ETBs are at now, but I was like, it worked out so well, and I was so proud of myself for figuring it out. But yeah, it was a couple of days of me just I have no idea what I'm gonna do. but I figured it out. Sold product. Except now, like, a lot of the people that I'm trying to figure out gifts for, not all of them are just card people. So I'm like, I don't know what to gift other people, but I guess food. Because you can't be upset with somebody if the food they give you just happens to not be your favorite. Like, you'll still just be like, oh yeah, you know, it's not like it really matters. It's like, hey, they were nice and they gave me food. And like, food is great because if they really don't like it, they can just give it to somebody else, and it's not like a super personalized thing unless you like made the food yourself, you know, like made them some cookies or whatever. But I don't really make cookies, so not a problem. I just have to buy them, or I could ask my mom to make them, but probably would just buy them. But yeah, so I think food is a safe gift. I'm just like, but I still need a way to like make it like cute and friendly. I don't know, maybe like tie bows on it, except some of the people it's like I would feel weird tying a bow on a gift for them, but I'm probably just overthinking it. I'm definitely just overthinking it. But yeah, I've got a couple of people that like aren't card people, and so and see, I guess my problem is I really like giving really well thought out personalized gifts. Like, I don't expect super well thought out or personalized gifts from me. Sure, I absolutely love it and appreciate it like crazy, but it's like I don't expect that. But when I give gifts, I really like giving gifts, and I really like putting way more thought into it than I need to. Like, I think through gifts a lot. And so I'm like, I really wish I could like, you know, do something personalized and well thought out for each of them, but it's like I don't know them quite as well as I'd like to, and I don't have the time or funds to think anything too crazy up. But I'm like, food. I think that will be okay. So that's what I'm going for. Except like I'm still like, I'm gonna be probably just end up buying them some kind of like dessert or something. But I'm still gonna keep in the back of my head the possibility of finding a more personalized gift. So I'm gonna like wait until the end of the day tomorrow. Really the last seconds, since a lot of places won't be open on Sunday for Christmas Eve, and it's not like I ever go shopping on Sunday. I just go to church, and then I do like nothing the rest of the day. That's my Sunday. I guess I'll probably do a little bit of stuff with family, but you know. Yeah, so at the end of the day tomorrow, if I haven't found something personalized, then dessert it is. Find some cookies or cupcakes or something like that. But man, if I happen to find a really good personalized... I guess part of the problem, though, is one of the people that I'm going shopping with tomorrow is one of the people that I still have to figure out a gift for. And I'm like, I can't decide if that's a good or a bad thing, because, like, it'll be really difficult to, like, buy something without them noticing it. But since I'll be shopping with them, it might give me an opportunity to get an idea of something that they would really like. So then I, you know, just, like, subtly purchase it, or, like, be like, oh, yeah, I gotta run to the bathroom, and then, you know, just go buy it or whatever. But I'm like, so we'll see whether or not that turns out to be a helpful thing. But ultimately, I'm like, I don't need to overcomplicate it too much. Like, I really love gift giving, and I really like giving people things that are, you know, very well thought out specifically for them, because I don't know, it's like a lot of people really appreciate that, and I love how happy people are when they can tell that, like, what you've gifted them was something that you've, like, very much so thought out for them. Because I don't know, it's just, there's something about, like, knowing that somebody put that kind of thought into it for you that's just, like, it makes you feel, like, all warm and fuzzy. And I love, like, getting the chance to, like, give people that lovely feeling of, like, wow, somebody really, really thought this out for me. And so I really like really well thought out gifts. But unfortunately, sometimes I just don't have enough information to work with. Yes, I'll at least know. It'll just be a matter of whether or not I can, you know, pick it up without them. I mean, so I guess this is what's really silly about that, is that so, I was shopping with them a previous time, and they were like, oh yeah, I forgot, but I'm getting you Rice Krispie treats for your Christmas present. Because I really like Rice Krispie treats, and they caught on to that, so they were like, so while we're like at the store, like, if you'll find the like the big box of Rice Krispie treats, I'll buy it for you. So like I knew what they were gonna give me. I mean, after they had told me as we walked into the store. But like, you know, and then they just like bought it while I was there, and then they're like, here you go, and I was like, yay, Rice Krispie treats. But obviously I'm still gonna overthink it and be like, I don't want them to know, it'll be a secret. But I guess honestly, it really wouldn't be that big of a deal if they were just like, oh, that's cool, and I'd be like, cool enough that you want it, and they'd be like, I mean, yeah. Then I'm like, well, perfect, now I know what I'm giving you for Christmas. Like, it literally could be that simple. And I shouldn't overcomplicate it, but I still might. Well, I'll find out. I might still overcomplicate it, but maybe I will just be chill. Because, I mean, it's not really, like, complete, like, secret and surprise is absolutely necessary for gift giving. I just really like pleasantly surprising people, because it's like, when you're not expecting something, but you end up with something, like, thoughtful and, you know, for you, I don't know, it's just really nice. Let's see. Parents' snacks. Yes, yeah, no, I'm like, at least with my parents, I really know what they like to eat. And so if I'm going to do snacks for them, I know what snacks to get. My little brother, that doesn't work with though, because he like constantly is like changing his diet. And so I'm like, I have no idea what he likes or even will eat. So I'm like, well, no longer an option there. And like most of the things, he's really into MMA, but anything MMA related that he might need is out of budget. We keep our like sibling Christmas budgets relatively low, so it's not like a stressful big deal kind of thing. But obviously I'm still gonna overthink it even for the small amount that it is. But it was like, okay, so I can't really go with food for him, so I have to actually like find other stuff. But I'll figure it out, I guess. Probably. I asked my mom, and I'm like, Mom, do you have recommendations? And she gave me a couple ideas, and I'm like, Mom, I don't think you realized. You just told me our budget is around $20 max, and both of the things you've told me about are definitely more than $20. It's like, I appreciate you trying, but that won't quite work. But you did give me some other more general ideas, so should probably be good. Just have to actually find it and remember to find it, because yeah. But you know, at least it'll be fun tomorrow. I'm like, I don't usually do a ton of shopping for myself, but I really love shopping. And shopping for other people, it's like, I can do it without having to feel any guilt about it, because I'm like, this isn't just me being selfish or wanting stuff for myself. This is literally me just wanting to give people stuff that'll make them happy. So like, I can't be mad at myself for spending money for that reason, you know? So can't go wrong. Except there are a couple things I may end up buying for myself, depending on how the day goes, because I may or may not have stopped at this thrift store a couple weeks ago, and they may or may not have had a vintage like military gas mask. And I may or may not really want to go back and buy it if it's still there. I didn't ask what the price was though. That's where I went wrong. Except it was really weird because the time that I was there, the store, there was like this big group that was like shopping together, and I couldn't tell if they like knew the owners and were hanging out with them or what, but basically they were blocking the whole part of like the front desk of the store area. So I was like, I'm not even going to try to ask what the price on this thing is. I'll just come back another day. Except then it's been like 2 weeks and I have not gone back yet. But, you know, depending on how tomorrow goes, honestly, I have no idea what the plan is. I just know that we're going shopping. Because I mentioned that I needed to finish some Christmas shopping. And then they were like, oh, well, we're going to be going shopping tomorrow morning if you want to come with us. And I'm like, yes, I will. Because one, it's fun to go shopping together. Two, that means that I don't have to do all of the driving. And three, it'll force me to get it done. And, you know, earlier in the day. So I can use the later part of the day to hopefully buy and start repairing a Camaro. So yeah, I got a pretty solid plan for tomorrow. Shopping, Camaro. Nice, right? I think it's a really solid plan. I hope everything goes according to plan. Get the gifts I need, get the Camaro. Start fixing the Camaro. I don't know how long it'll take to fix the Camaro. I've never fixed a Camaro before. I've never fixed any cars before. But I have started learning a decent bit more about cars, and I mean, that's kind of part of the point of this project, is so that I can, like, you know, learn how to work on cars, which I am honestly really excited for, because it's kind of funny. So my dad, he doesn't work in automotive anymore, but he did for a really long time, and, like, he went to college for auto mechanics. Like, that is his college degree, is fixing cars. So he knows a lot about that. And he's done, like, most of, like, the maintenance and repairs on the cars that my family has had over the years. Like, he knows a lot about how a car works and how to fix it and how to keep it running and all that. But he's working in a kind of different field now because he wanted to do something different and was kind of tired of some of the really unpleasant environments in the car industry. But so he knows a lot about cars. But I, like, never really learned much about cars from him. Like, when there would be something wrong, like back when I was driving the Jeep, I'd be like, yeah, if, like, we could look at it together, hint, hint, I want to learn how this works, then you can help me fix it. But then I'd wake up and he'd be like, okay, I took a look at it. This is what's wrong. It should be fine now. And I'd just be like, thanks. But I really wanted to learn how to fix that kind of stuff myself, or at least have a general idea of, like, what actually is causing it to have whatever problem it's having, you know? Because that would be really nice information to have. But never really got it. So, like, I don't know. It was weird. It's like he has so much knowledge, and I just want a little bit of it, and somehow none. So I'm like, but, like, knowing how to work on and repair cars and just know how a car works is such a helpful thing. Like, cars are such, like, a basic, vital part of everyday life. Like, I literally have to drive at least somewhere almost every single day, and obviously I don't have to worry a ton about my own car at the moment because it is kind of brand new and has warranties and stuff. But it's like, it's not like that's the only car I'm ever going to come into contact with. Because, like, some of the people that I go out with a lot don't have very reliable cars. And if I can, you know, be helpful if they're having car issues, like, that's really nice. Or, like, if they know that something's wrong and, like, explain it, I'll understand what they're saying is wrong instead of just being like, I have no idea what any of that means and can't do anything about this. But so yeah, I'm really excited to actually start learning a little bit about cars. Plus, this is just a silly thing, but I've got this, like, the reason I like it is it's like this jumpsuit, you know? And it's kind of like a similar color/style to, like, the type of jumpsuits that, like, auto mechanics often wear. And so I'm like, this is so perfect for while we're working on the car, because obviously I usually wear, like, a lot of nice clothes. I've got my fancy, like, weird double layered sweater thing and some really nice pants, and I have a lot of stuff that definitely is not good for working on cars. But I'm like, I'm excited about the jumpsuit because it's gonna be so perfect for what I'm using it for. So yeah, it's kind of silly, but I'm excited about that. But yeah, so I'm excited to wear my jumpsuit to work on cars and to just learn how to work on cars. I'm like, I remember when I was like 14 or 15, I learned how to change a tire, but I couldn't drive when I was 14, so it wasn't super helpful. And I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out if I really had to, but there's a lot more to cars, especially to things that could go wrong with them, than just needing to replace a tire. But I'm ready to learn about all the things. I mean, I've slowly been starting to pick up little bits of information here and there. I've learned about I recently learned how to check oil and, like, I don't know, just a few of the different liquids. I've learned how those work. I've learned about a few different weird things that can cause specific problems. And I've learned what a lot of different weird car parts actually do. Which is cool, because then when people bring them up... See, I'm one of those people that, like, sure, I don't know how to do everything, and I'm not going to pretend to know things that I don't actually know. But if I can have a general knowledge of a little bit of everything, it makes it so that it's a lot easier to talk to anyone, because if I have at least a little bit of knowledge about anything that they bring up, like, chances are that will be enough that they can talk about something they want to talk about and that they know about, and I'll be able to have enough information to understand what they're saying and possibly contribute to the conversation, or in the very least be able to have enough background that I can learn from whatever they're talking about. And so, car stuff, there are a lot of people that are really into cars, and there are a lot of people that have cars, like everyone. At least where I live, it's like you can't function without your own car. It's not easy. It's not easy as... Yeah, so it's not easy as an adult to not have a car here. But it's like, so yeah, it's something that comes up in conversation a lot, and in just things going on in people's lives. So I'm like, I would love to have more knowledge about that. And of course, you know, even with all my fancy warranties and things, there's always a chance something might go wrong with the Versa that I have to do something about, and other than just being like, alright, Nissan, I'm here, fix my car, you know? So, I'm just, plus I just like to know how to do, like, everything. Like, I want all the skills. And car skills are good skills to have, so I'm gonna start learning about those. Plus, it's also nice because it'll help me learn a lot about different, like, tools and all of that. Because, obviously, tools apply to a lot more than just working on cars. I mean, of course, there are some tools that are specifically for cars, but there are a lot of tools that do a lot of other things, and chances are I'll learn a little bit about them as I learn about how to fix and work on cars. So I'm really excited about that. So hopefully things work well and we can actually check out the Camaro tomorrow and hopefully buy it. Which would be so cool. Plus just being able to just be like, oh yeah, I own a Camaro. Like, it's something that I never knew I wanted to be able to say, but now that it's almost a reality, I'm like, I really want to just be like, yeah, I own a Camaro. Like, I don't know, it just sounds cool. Sure, it's not in the greatest shape right now, and it's older than I am, but it's a Camaro, and if all goes well, it's going to be looking real sleek real soon. I mean, I don't really know how long it's going to take to fix it, because we don't actually know what's wrong with it entirely yet, but we at least know how to make it look nice. I want to learn how, like, painting cars or getting car wraps work, and because chances are we're going to need to do that for the car because its paint is maybe not looking too hot. But I'm like, that's just kind of a cool, interesting thing to know how to do, or at least to understand how it works. I don't know if we'd do it ourselves or not. Depend on how realistic it is within our capabilities, but I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to learn how to do that. I mean, I'm always excited to learn how to do new stuff and gain new skills, because it's really helpful to know how to do a lot of things. And obviously, the more skills I have, the more jobs I can have. So, you know, it all works out really well. Anyways, I think we're probably about ready to wrap up for the night. Just about to the 2-hour mark, which I'd say is, you know, could be longer, but at least it wasn't shorter. Like I said, though, I don't know when I'll be streaming again, but chances are eventually I will come back and maybe we can do some fun, silly stuff. You guys know how it goes. But yeah, I don't think I'm seeing any more orders, so that will be the conclusion of tonight's stream, the conclusion probably of any content for me this year. I don't know how 2024 will go, but I guess we will figure it out. Hopefully eventually I will have more time to just vibe with you guys and open spicy packs. But it was very fun tonight. Thank you guys for watching and vibing and making it a fun time. And I hope you guys all have a great night and a great Christmas. And I don't know when it will be, but I hope that I will see you guys again soon.